Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Matty with FusaroFitness, and look at that tricep. No, you're not dreaming. Yes, this is real life. I do train legs, although it may not look like it sometimes, but they are a major work in progress for me, and I'm always honest with myself. I know my weak parts, and I'm doing my best to bring them up. I did take a long time away from legs and squatting and all that. Not to make excuses, but months ago after going to the chiropractor, finding out I have rotary lumbar scoliosis, I took a long time to do some corrective exercises to be able to reach ranges of motion again and get back my ability to squat and all that. I also had popliteal or popliteal tendonitis, which was caused by a strain behind the knee. And needless to say, it was quite painful. This muscle helps bend and rotate the knee, and I wasn't able to do that without severe pain. So again, I had to take some time off and kind of self-rehab myself back into everything. Oh, real quick, what I'm doing right now is one of the most painful damn things in the world. It's actually probably more painful than stepping on a Lego, and if you've ever done that, you know how painful this may be. But what I'm doing here is kind of just massaging out my piriformis. It's a pain that, if you know what sciatica is, it radiates down your leg. So camping out on the spot that's tender definitely helps when I go to squat. As far as the rest of my lower body mobility work and stretches go to warm up before leg day, you can just YouTube search DeFranco Agile 8. I'll have it in the description box of this video. You can also check out Matt Ogus's full mobility routine or his lower body warm-up. I believe Brandon Campbell has done a video on this as well. I pretty much take pieces from all of these different videos and articles and work some of my own stuff in it, and it just helps me get warmed up for leg day. All of it takes almost 20 minutes, but I can't do leg day without doing this first. And as far as the bands go, you can just go on a site like Elite FTS and buy a band. These really help with mobility. They create distractions and they help open up the hip. Right here, I'm just opening the outer portion of my hip, and then I'm ready for some squats. All right, so here I'm working on some pause squats. My first time actually really trying them with 185, just trying to camp out at the bottom and then explode out of the hole. Yes, I know it's only 185. But like I said, I'm kind of relearning everything again and taking a step back. So I definitely have some work to do on form, and it will only get better in time. As you can see, there's already an improvement. Notice the butt wink at the bottom of the squat, and this is only with 135. Look at the bottom, how my lower back and my ass round under me. That's due to lack of mobility and also weak surrounding muscles. So as you can see here with 195, I reach better depth with less butt wink. And although I still need a ton of work and strength, it's all an improvement. It's a process. And I'm really serious about taking the time to work on my mobility, work on my form, and just continue to get better over time. I'm not an ego lifter. I'm not going to throw 300 pounds on the bar and try and squat it with shitty form. This is something that I'm really working on, and I'm in it for the long term. So that was pretty much what I did for pause squats. I did a few sets of triples, and then I went ahead and did some straight leg deadlifts. Now, this is something that I used to really suck at, again, due to extreme inflexibility and tight hamstrings and a weak lower back. My lower back used to round dramatically, but this is something, again, that I've worked on over time, and I'm able to really sit back with my hips, get a good stretch, and then power forward. Now keep in mind, my flexibility and mobility is nowhere near where I want it to be. And you can even see from here, my legs could have been a little bit straighter. Now even though they're called stiff-legged deadlifts or straight-leg deadlifts, that does not mean you lock out your knees. There should still be a little bend. What's most important, again, I can't stress this enough, is that you're shooting your hips and your ass backwards. So here I am with 225, doing a set of 8. And actually, my grip started to go before anything. I had no straps and no chalk, so it was kind of just sitting in my fingertips. But I definitely felt good doing this. Again, just got to work on that hamstring flexibility and mobility a little bit more, and should be good to go. So the next clip you're going to see on hack squats is actually a fail, and I wasn't going to put it in this video, but I want you guys to see that I am true to my training and I don't have anything to hide. You know, there's always going to be failures. I intended to get 3 1/4 for reps. I was only able to get 1. I decided to start over and try to get them again. I only got one and I struggled, so I decided to just lighten the weight. Normally I can do almost 4 plates for reps, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I decided to move on to the leg press. And this exercise is extremely underrated. Single leg press is amazing. First thing is you don't have to load up the machine with 100 plates because that's what a lot of people like to do. And not only that, but this also lets you find out if you have any muscular leg imbalances. A lot of people squat and one leg might cave in a little bit, or they might feel stronger on one side because we're so used to doing everything with 2 legs. But this helps you to discover maybe if one leg is stronger than the other leg and gives you the opportunity to work on the weaker body part. So finishing up the workout, I did some hamstring curls as well as leg extensions. No, I did not do calves on this day, and that's not to say that I don't train calves, even though it might not look like I do, but I tend to do calves on other days, whether it's push or pull or even an off day, so I can hit them with intensity. A lot of times at the end of the workout, the intensity is just not there as I'm drained. I like to have energy when I do calves and hit them hard just like any other muscle. So that wraps up the workout. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next video.